Alrighty. We are going to finish up Elmshore today.
Certainly.
Let's do it. Certainly. Did I go down here? Now, are we in turn-based? Certainly. Bro, there are so many bodies at this place. Why? It's so nice and beautiful. Another lovely bridge. Look at this place. God, this game's so beautiful. Let's check out all the... what is this stuff called? Adir? Oh my god, that looks like a cave entrance. Bro.
I'll see what I can find.
I forgot what this stuff's called. Adra. Adra. What the hell? Oh, GG's. That was a good one. Okay, I think we killed the weird thing. Oh, God. Oh, God. Will-o-wisp. Oh. Well, that went well. Is everyone back to normal? Okay. Well, other than the monsters and the death and the... You know... Monsters and death. This place is kind of nice. It might be the prettiest place in the game. Bro, there has to be something here. There has to. Why have you got all these weird pillars and beautiful bridges and stuff? There has to be something. Can we get Edda at the front, please? Thank you. I knew it.
Anyone suspected of treachery must be reported at once. Good, you have come. You have heard of the recent defections from our order caused by this apostate in Kratom.
Yes, I have.
This is a dangerous woman whose lies spread like plague. She inspires chaos, sows conflict. Because of these unusual circumstances, I am speaking to all our initiates personally to ensure there is no more dissension.
You mean because she was one of us?
Who she was no longer matters. If her following continues to grow, there will be war, and all our work will be undone.
Ah, so there's a woman he's worried about.
You were recruited from Kratom, were you not? You must have known this heretic woman, Yavara.
A heretic woman called Yovara. I was in love with her.
I see. And did she return the sentiment?
Yes.
I trust that you will snuff out this flame if it still burns. The gods do not take pity on traitors. I am trusting you to remain loyal to the gods in this. If you do not, you will have greater powers than me to answer to. But you will answer to me as well.
I understand. Iovara was her name. Do we kill the pigs? Ah, we'll leave them. Do, do, do. Do, do. Well, what a lovely area. That will always piss me off. But, you know, can't be helped. What is this? Oh, Twin Elms. To Half Song we go. Ooh. Estramore still.
Hail, Estramore.
Another fugitive from the burning city. The 6 tribes of Air Glanfath welcome you to Twin Elms. Before you lies the Half-Song district. You are free to explore, but do not let your feet stray into the other districts. Those are forbidden to Estramorn. Estramorn. Oh. Why is it forbidden? Let me guess, because I'm not Air Glanfath. Twin Elms is a sacred city built where the first keepers of the stone met the builders. It exists along the works of the builders, and it is the only place in all of Glanfath where it's permitted to set foot among these sacred places. The Estramorn, however, do not have proper respect for the stones here. His words trigger something in your memory. You see an image of a perfect cube of Adra. A leader of one of the tribes could give you the permission of the city. Only Anamenfath Biful is present in the passage of the 6th today, and she has her own troubles. Any questions? We'll skim through this. What can you tell me about Twin Elms? It's a sacred city where they first encountered the builders. The builders command us to settle here. They allowed us the unique privilege to live among their structures here. Half Song, Old Song, Elm's Reach. Okay. Which temples lie in Old Song? Tell me about Elm's Reach. I would be honoured to accompany you to Elm's Reach to meet those druids, though I'm a bit wary of any circle with a reputation for brutal sacrifices. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. Do you know anything about the Burial Isle? Okay, thank you. I haven't heard of the Keepers of the Stone. Wait, what happened, Brukov? Who are the builders? Okay, they're the ones who created the sacred places. Alright. Well. Search Twin Elms for signs of Theos. Well, he said go into the middle and speak to the passage of the 6th person, so I think we'll go and do that. Oh.
Never been out this way before. Hard to believe it's the same country.
Oh, they just won. What the hell happened to my voice? Who did they beat? Keeper's Compass. Oh yeah, they're against Everton, yeah. Bro, we just lost to Sunderland, man. What's wrong with my team?
Wait. I don't know if I should go through with this. Make the trade deal with the Anamenfath. If a Valiant deal with the Glanfathins weakens the Deerwood, it could mean war for the Republics in the future.
What other option do you have?
I could put the idea in the Anamenfath's head that the Republics are not interested in exclusive trade. but limited trade of goods that they do not already trade with the Deerwoodens.
It's the right thing to do. The Deerwoodens are at the mercy of the Republics. And they don't even know your actions today can prevent further suffering. That's smart. Okay.
Certainly.
Hopefully that doesn't backfire too much.
Another Estramore. What do you want?
I'm looking for another who passed through the sea.
Few Estramoran are given the freedom of our sacred city. That you ask for this person is suspicious. There are reasons we don't let you Estramoran roam our sacred city. Reasons I am coming to understand.
Has something happened recently? More than I care to think about.
Looters have grown bolder at the sites of the builders. The people of Defiance Bay set fire to their own city.
Yep.
And every week, the 3 Tusk Stelgar bring news of more desperate settlers pushing at our borders, trying to escape their plague of Anolfane children.
Then you feel the presence of someone else in the hall. The Amenfath continues to glare at you, but something has stepped out of her skin. It reaches out to you.
Permitting more strangers the freedom of the
What the
city
hell?
is out of the question right now. Go and be thankful that Anamphath Shemak doesn't sit in the passage of the Six today. He would not be so kind as I.
She's been possessed. Oh. A vision of an Orlan man appears near Bethwell. He has the same green-brown fur and hazel eyes as she does. Help me reason with them. He points behind you. Turning, you see the ghostly shapes of 5 other Amantha. Another Orlan with tawny fur and a scarred face. A frowning dwarf, a black-furred Orlan, and 2 elves. Who's that other Orlan? He looks just like you. Is this your idea of a joke? Your kind have no sense of subtlety. War. The spectral Orlan's voice is a rasping croak. They're headed for war. Remind them of Furwalt's warning. Does Furwalt's warning mean anything to you? I tried to tell them the Builder's souls have touched even the Estramorn.
You'd better explain yourself.
The Builder's souls have touched even the Estramorn.
There's no way you could have known this saying. Not unless you are a Galuth on Anams, a watcher of souls.
Furwalt tried to warn the other tribes about something. What was it?
Feralt's warning came before the Broken Stone War. Feralt, my ancestor on my mother's side, was Anamphath of our tribe then. When the Estramoric farmers defiled the builders' monuments, Feralt urged the other Anamphatha to patience, but louder, angrier voices prevailed.
They usually do.
Feralt believed that the invaders could be taught to respect the builders as we do. He also believed the builders' souls had spread to all peoples, and that we should avoid needless conflict with others. More practically, he worried that a violent response would only spur further bloodshed across the generations, and you can see where we are today.
After 2 wars with the Deerwood, his warning is more relevant than ever.
While Ferelt's words were shrewd, they were ignored back then. Simply remembering his warning now will not undo the wars and the changes that the years have seen.
Hey, Math.
There is blood on these stones, and that is all anyone remembers now.
An image of a polished cube, Adra cube, flashes into your mind. There's writing on the side. Can't change the past, but your choices now still matter. Yes, that is the problem.
Another Estremor came through here a few days ago, and, well, letting him through was a mistake.
Oh, God.
One I am eager not to repeat. The Guided Compass tribe has a reputation for being too soft with Estremoran. One that will not be improved by my failure to stop this man who has desecrated our most sacred sites.
That sounds like the man I came here to stop.
I won't repeat a mistake in my haste to correct it. We bar Twin Elms from Estremoran to protect the ancient places that the Builders left behind. The Builders left
Why did you
this
let him
heritage
through
to us
then?
to defend, but they alone had access to it. On this much, at least the 6 tribes agree.
May the Guardians watch the door while the Builders keep the key.
These were the words given to the keepers of the stone.
I know.
Very well. The city is yours to explore.
Yes.
Tell the guard at the gate that you come to see the cornerstone with the blessing of the Guided Compass. If the gods have truly returned one of the Builders to us, find the Delimgon of Ter Evron
Elm's
in
Reach.
Elm's Reach. If the gods have sent you here with a purpose, the Delimgon will know.
One of my companions, a representative of the Valiant Republics, wishes to discuss a trade with you. I understand you are to be sent here with trade assurances from your masters. Revered Ananamnef, it is true that I was chosen to convey these assurances, but understand that I was fashioned more for war than etiquette. In these dangerous times, perhaps it is better to send warriors to do diplomats' work. Indeed. Regarding the exclusive trade agreement, nod your head, smiling warmly. The Republics feel it would be in best long-term interest of all parties if you maintained your traditional goods trades with the Deerwood. Strange turn. What do the Republics want then? The pearls. Trade will be picking up quickly on them in the Eastern Reach. You will buy them exclusively from us for the next 5 years. In exchange, we will be your exclusive market for Adraban and Karo Golan for the same period. An interesting proposition, Valian. We will send emissaries south to discuss the details at greater length. Your appearance here speaks well of your Duke's intentions.
That's it. My position in the Brotherhood gone. I can't believe I just made up new trade terms to the Glanfath and Anamenfath. Postinago.
You did the right thing. Even if the Dukes can't see it from their vantage, you can deal with that, their disapproval later.
Verus. They have a saying in Biajepe. New gold clears even the oldest debts. If I'm right, all will be forgiven. If not, there's nothing I can do about it now.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Oh, you have a nice day, guys. Alright, we are on our way to Twin... I'll remember the name when I see it. I do want to see if I can get a... item for my, Oh, he's always been there. an item for our for her.
I'm ready.
I want to get her a better ranged, not ranged weapon, but a weapon
Good.
that. You know, a weapon with reach. Oh, this place looks nice. Who the hell are the merchants? You?
Many blessings, traveler.
Let's see what you got for sale. Oh, but
Hail, Estremor.
okay. I have got a lot of bloody money. And we're not done yet. Is that just a normal... That's just a normal pipe. Alright. Beautiful. Oh, look at that cat. Cheeky free grant. Have you got any weapons? Okay, so you're a potion person. Where's the weapon person?
Hail, Estremor.
No.
Estremor.
Okay. Interesting. Not what we were looking for. Maybe one of the other districts. I want to get a really good weapon for Pallegina. Elm's Reach. I'm pretty sure that's where they said we need to go. Let me make sure. Yep. I haven't got a lot of time to play today, so I'm going to make sure I get some things done. Still, Estremor, the rest of the city is forbidden except by order of one of the Anfafa. Trespassing Twin Arms is punishable by death. I come to see the cornerstone with the blessing of the guided compass. Always too cozy with the Estremor. Go then and mind your step around the sacred stones. Of course, we've got Elm's Reach. So this is what we'll do. We'll do it like that. Ooh. What the hell is going on? Yoink. Okay. Tear Evron. Ooh. Oh no.
You have stayed true to our cause, Inquisitor, when so many others have not. For every heretic we confess, for every betrayer that burns on our pyres, new sheep continue to flock to Iavara Exencios. But not you. I underestimated you in the beginning, but no longer.
You honor me, Grand Inquisitor.
It is not for honor that I summoned you today, but for duty. Too many of our own have confessed upon the wheel and the rack and the flame. Too many of our faithful have had their minds poisoned by the Kratom witch. The tide is against us now. We have but one option. Iavara's following must see her exposed for what she is. She must confess her heresy before my court.
How would we reach her?
Not in Kratom, surely. Their lord has embraced her heathen faith and protects her with his army. But in Oceanus, things would be different. The king of Oceanus is a sinful man. We have helped him to see the error of his ways, and now he fears for his soul. He would pay any price for absolution.
But how would we get Iavara to move to Oceanus?
You have already done much for the Inquisition. I wouldn't ask this were there any other choice.
That's not a sentence you want to hear. He did. He ain't gonna have a good ending. Two identical women seem to fade into view. Their skin is tree bark. Oh, they're Stigras or whatever they're called.
Turn around, flesh creature. Outsiders are not permitted to approach the elms.
Wow!
Do you not feel it, sister? Something familiar. An ancient soul, like the other one. Another defiler, no doubt. Let us fell him and be troubled no more. It would pay the debt of his predecessor.
So it would seem, Rhiannon. But we must not hasten to judgment. I see a different motive here. Different questions in these eyes.
What of it, young trespasser? Is it as my sister says? Or are you here to stain this place with foul deeds?
Do you want to get a drink sometime? You know what, I'll leave it for another time. Do you reckon she grasped on her when they were younger? Have I got anything else? You reckon if I asked her to, she would bark? Okay, that was weird, but there was a pun in there, I promise. Alright, that'll do. Alright. I seek a man who came through here. It sounds as though you've already met him.
There, by his own admission, Sheetha.
Really, sister? And you wonder why your leaves begin to fall out before midsummer. Clearly that man did not want to be followed. Whatever the relationship here, I suspect it is anything but cordial. The answer is yes, old one. We crossed paths with Theos not long ago, and we can tell you where he went.
Why would you let him in
I
here?
find it curious that anyone would seek him out. Suspicious, even. If we are to help you find him, we would know why.
He must face justice for his transgressions.
I like him better now, Sheetha.
Indeed. A kindred spirit, it seems. But that's what this is really about, isn't it? You are tied to him. I see it now. You are awakened. Your soul is awake, and something once buried deep now wells to the surface. Past overwhelms present, closes in around you. Your time has nearly reached its end.
Well, that doesn't bloody sound good. I need to get to Theos.
I am sorry to tell you this, but Theos cannot give you what you seek, nor can any man. An awakening cannot be undone, any more than your past can be undone.
What's she mean? I thought Merwald said I went so American there, but it's fine. This is permanent. Medicio, there must be some way. To be chained to such a past. A bitter and grievous thing, Watcher. But this has been all for nothing and I'm going to lose my mind.
The soul is formless without a past to shape it. Did you truly expect to be able to wipe it away?
I had to believe in something.
You would rather believe in a comforting falsity than accept a hard truth. A common trait among your kind.
Wow!
Endearing in some ways, but it is an obstruction, a lie within a lie. It is only when you face that truth, abandon hope of salvation, and digest its uncompromising absoluteness, that a soul's true nature is laid bare.
Some great writing.
However, as much as my sister speaks truly that there is no way back from an awakening, there may yet be a way forward. Would you agree, Sheetha?
Ooh, I wonder if we can, like, suppress it.
I would. Were the way not so likely to end in death.
Ew. You underestimate me.
Or perhaps you underestimate your foe, old one. Where your soul is renewed in its ignorance in each span of your life, his only grows in cunning and resolve.
The man Theos you must already know by now. You are linked by a common past. Something about it lingers within you, festering, unresolved. What it is I cannot see any more than you. And without that knowledge, your doom is certain.
Can you guys, like, be, like, a little bit more optimistic?
But were you to learn the source of this discord, perhaps it could be put to rest.
Join my Discord.
Though it is equally possible it will trouble you as much now as it did then, and merely speed your condition to its end.
My past comes to me in pieces. How do I unlock the rest?
You might wait for it to come on its own, of course. But when it comes, it will replace your sanity's last breath. Such is the nature of your condition.
Okay.
Or you could learn it from someone who already knows.
Theos. Would he remember?
It is said the gods made his memory perfect, that he may never forget his charge. If he ever knew, he still does.
Not that he would tell you, of course.
You have followed the right person for the wrong reason, it seems. We see it often beneath the elms. The soul dragging mind and body to unknown places for unfathomable reasons. You may have wandered into Theos's path many times, in many lifetimes, without an awakening to show you why.
The only thing that's certain is you did not find what you sought.
You said you know where he went.
He has gone down beneath the tower to a place older than we, where the people of Engwith once walked. He makes his way to the buried city, Sun and Shadow.
May he stay down there and rot with the remains of his people.
He may yet. He won't be returning the way he came, that much is certain. He opened a secret path in the tower's base, and saw it destroyed behind him through some vile means.
Is there another way to get to him?
We know of one. On the burial isle, through the court of the penitents, Braeth Yaman. A shortcut, in fact.
Don't be cruel, sister. The way my sister speaks of is not for the faint of heart. A great pit at the center of a forgotten court, where faiths were judged in place of crimes. To most, it is simply a gateway to death. With the help of the gods, it can take you where you want to go.
I have to jump into a pit. Okay. This is not a good conversation. Well, it's a great conversation, but I don't like it for our character. What do you mean with the help of the gods?
The pit is said to have been a means of judgment by the gods. Those cast into it are meant to die. It is that way you must pass to reach Sun and Shadow. The court is old. We do not know much for certain, but it would seem only the gods themselves can grant passage.
What is this court?
No more than a ruin now. It is older than we.
Damn.
A place for the trial of heretics. We were not here to witness it, but at one time there was a group that refused to acknowledge the gods. Neither the first nor the last, of course, but these were numerous and all put on trial for it. Those who did not repent were cast into the pit and imprisoned below. The fall killed them, of course. The prison was not for people but for their souls, and their sentences were eternal. It is said that many of the condemned repented and were permitted by the gods to ascend from the pit, so long as they pledged their service to one of them. But these are old legends.
Bro, this sounds so insane. How would I ever get the gods to help me?
Behind us is Ter Evron, said to pierce the shroud itself and a place of communion with all gods. If ever there was a time for prayer, you have found it.
But the only way to get through this pit is to pray for help.
Not the only way. Just the only one that doesn't end with your body impaled on jagged rocks.
I have other questions. Who will I pray to? Any god you can, I should think.
I would pray first to those gods you like best. I hope for your sake the feeling is shared.
Is there no other way?
None.
How do I pray?
Ter Evron is also called the Hall of Stars, and the stars show us the allegiances of the gods. When stars are in conjunction, we know the gods they represent are aligned as well. You should choose a place to pray where you'll be closest to those you want to hear you. If a god stands alone, you should pray to that god. If they band together, you should address them all. Choose your words wisely, for all gods expect proper homage, and none has patience for fools.
I have other questions.
What do you wish to know?
How did you know I was pursuing Theos?
The same way that you are no doubt able to peer into the ether and experience the souls of others. It is something we are born with, some more, some less. A gift common to many creatures of the wilds. You share certain similarities with the man you pursue. For your sake, I pray they are few and of no consequence.
You mentioned that people come to these elms without knowing why.
There is something about this place that reaches beyond our understanding, something like a beacon. The elms have a way of uniting souls that have been seeking one another, with or without their owner's awareness. Sometimes it is for love, sometimes for vengeance, sometimes for peace. Often it is for no reason we will ever know. In your case, let us hope it is for peace.
I bloody hope so, love.
Or vengeance.
And that too. I like her. I want to know about the two of you.
There is little to be said about us, for we are bound here, caretakers and defenders of this place. Our journey has been over time, but not distance, measured in observations, but not experiences. We have seen the elms grow tall. We have seen cities built, burned, and built again. The only constant has been the tower, a silent companion through the ages. You can imagine why this recent destruction has stirred my sister so.
If you do nothing else, make that man pay for what he did here.
Yeah, I like her.
We will tell you what we can.
Alright. Well, that was an amazing conversation. Thank you, Sid.
Before you go, tell me this, old one. I'm curious. If you were to subdue your enemy, what would you do with him? What would give you peace?
I'd slit his throat and feed his body to my pet dragon. Is that answer here? I would take his place and power for myself. I wish to undo the harm he's caused.
You would need to have twice as many lifetimes as he to repair his savage work.
But perhaps there are strides you can make.
All the same, think on this matter. Be assured in your course. In the end, it may mean all the difference, not just to his soul, but to yours. And be warned. Some questions have answers that can never be learned. And it is those that trouble the soul above all others. May you find an answer to yours.
Well, those two were amazing. In we go. Tear Evron.